I trust you. We all do. We know that you know how to make a great game. I don't think anyone is not going to buy it. I'm sold, I'm saving. I'm going to buy the most lofty, bloody edition possible, plus 2 t-shirts and a goddamn mug, because you will no doubt deserve it. The fuck? No, we're not doing it. We're not doing the fucking intro this time. We're not doing that shit. Get out of here. Just going straight into the damn thing. Jesus Christ, CDprojektred. What the fuck happened? The plan was originally that I was going to be releasing a full video talking at length about Cyberpunk 2077, but I have to dedicate an entire video just to the bugs and the glitches and the endless crashes that I have experienced. This game, as we all know at this point, is a colossal mess. But I don't think you understand unless you've been playing it for yourself, even on a decent PC rig, even on a brand new PlayStation 5.
Boy, gotta flex.
The clips that I have used only scratch the surface, with so many more requiring full context in order to understand exactly what has gone on. My friends said that they were only delaying this game to coincide with the new console generation and push sales at Christmas. So at least I can confirm that to be untrue, because if this is what the game is like now, I can only imagine what a mess it was a couple of months ago. Maybe, just maybe, this will serve as evidence that crunch doesn't fucking work. Maybe, just maybe, you don't get the best results from a bunch of tired, overworked, stressed workers. In Cyberpunk 2077, it is never a question of if this game goes wrong. It is always a question of when and how badly it goes wrong. And unfortunately, the answers respectively are often and very, very badly. The game does not work. It crashes all the damn time. Even after the 1.05 patch, the one that was supposed to stabilize it more. This is on the PlayStation 5, by the way. I was able to procure one.
Gotta flex, flex, flex.
So if you are playing it on PlayStation 4, it's just as bad on PlayStation 5. Though I haven't had character textures fuck up, like some people have reported. Most of my glitches have been fucking annoying. The constant crashes do nothing for my sanity, but there are some pretty humorous ones if I can show you a couple right now.
Yo.
Courtney said it wasn't buggy.
Did you see what happened? Something feels off here.
You don't say.
Those would at least be entertaining, but the majority of my bugs are just frustrating. That constant weird glitch with the dead bodies flickering is always there. It's not even the exception. It's the fucking rule at this point. Dead bodies glitch out more often than they don't. It's horrible. There are people getting caught in the walls, enemies getting caught in cars. I remember I was escaping pursuit and I valiantly leapt from roof ledge to roof ledge, only to kitty pride my way through. Most of the time the AI will not do what it's supposed to do either. Enemies are either too smart, instantly knowing where you are the moment anyone spots your pimply ass, or are thick as pig shit, standing around facing walls, sometimes not even seeing me when I'm looking right at them. One mission I was trying to pick off enemies using the very bare bones stealth mechanic that the game has, because their numbers made it overwhelming in a gunfight, so I grabbed a guy, dragged him behind some benches, rendered him unconscious, only for him to no-sell it like John fucking Cena and spring back to his feet. Not wanting the game to beat me, I valiantly grabbed the guy again and pulled him back, before he could alert his rock'em sock'em robot buddies. I rendered him unconscious, but he decided he was going to be that kid at school with the everything-proof shield and jumped up yet again. At this point, he spotted me, which somehow alerted every single person to my location immediately, and they came swarming out of every door like the Pied Piper has set his flute to fuckwit setting, and I was gunned down in a hailstorm of bullets like Sonny Corleone. Another annoying bug happened while I was clearing out some warehouse of bad guys. I shot everyone down dead and immediately started rummaging through their drawers for loot and spare change when I noticed there was someone talking. It sounded like the guy was looking for me, so I assumed I must have missed someone. I proceeded then to spend the next 15 minutes looking for this guy, until I realised that this one corpse on the table that I'd shot down earlier was repeatedly talking to me.
And cut out your heart. And cut out.
There are endless amounts of game breakers as well. One mission that I took part in involves an automated taxi service having the cars become sentient, and one even becomes suicidal. And trust me, there is nothing more funny, charming and full of character than having a mission where you have to talk a freaking suicidally depressed taxi cab with daddy issues down from the edge of a bridge so he doesn't disassembles himself, and it is the sort of character-rich variety that this game sorely lacks most of the time. However, this was a reload, because when I originally arrived at the scene, the car was flipped and apparently Johnny 5 was no longer alive, so the mission wouldn't trigger. I will give it this, there has been one funny bug, one funny little glitch that has happened during the game. And spoilers at this point, but if you've watched the trailer you already know. Your friend gets shot and dies. It's a very emotional moment. The game fucked up no less than 3 times. Once with that gun glitch that I showed in the montage earlier, but then immediately afterward it crashed again and booted me back to an earlier point in the story. And this time when I looked over, my friend's body had glitched through the car and was left with his feet sticking out of the bottom like he was the fucking Wicked Witch of the East. Way to undermine the emotional moment of the previous scene, game. I cannot believe that these are the people that made The Witcher 3. I had so much faith in this project. There is so much wrong with Cyberpunk. It stretches beyond the bugs and crashes, but we're going to look at that at another time. As well as a third video discussing everything that CDprojektred has been up to, including their abusive crunch practices and their alleged transphobia. So that will be done in a third video. I just wanted you to know how thoroughly fucked this game is on console. It is an insult, and they rightfully pulled the damn thing from the stores. What's worse, apparently the employees tried to warn them extensively that the game was nowhere near in a stable enough condition to be released to the general public. And they lied to our faces about it, telling us how well the console version was coming along, while being aware how unstable and absolutely bug-riddled it was. Despite their denial by the executives that they had no idea about the extensiveness of how buggy the game was, I mean, did they just pick up a fucking controller? I realized how bad this game was within 1 hour of gameplay. It feels like it's held together by scotch tape and fucking willpower. There is nothing. It's nowhere near stable. It just feels so shoddily cobbled together. I don't know how this was ever considered decent enough a standard that it could be released for people to play. I'm trying to imagine the sort of people you would have play the damn thing. People like prisoners in Guantanamo Bay, maybe? You know, force them to play it until their sanity snaps like fucking Twix bars? Maybe the sort of shit you'd give Alex in Clockwork Orange to break his mind? Or the victim of some fucked up jigsaw death trap. You give them the controller and a vial of poison and hold a gun to their head, telling them to make the choice while laughing uncontrollably at the wanton evil you've wrought on your victim. What I'm basically saying is it's really, really bad. Has it come across? It's really, really bad. Get your damn refund. Don't ever think about this game again. I'm going back to play Demon's Souls as soon as I'm finished, because that game actually fucking works. But please, come and join me in my much more constructive analytical video where we'll be talking about the actual gameplay of Cyberpunk 2077 and how I feel it holds up as a whole, without talking about any of the bugs or glitches or crashes. Until then, see you next time. Bye for now.